Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai. So, we were talking the other day on the morning walk. Hopefully a lot of what we talk about will be made available to you about environment, and I've spoken about environment before. An environment has a great effect on us, but one of the most interesting things about environment is that by our consciousness we create environment. So it works for us and against us. So if you have good consciousness, you'll create good environment. Good environment will create good consciousness. If you have bad consciousness, create bad environment. Bad environment creates bad consciousness. So you want to be aware of that. And if you look at your environment, it reflects your consciousness. So if it's disorganized, passionate, unclean, cluttered, every square inch of your house has something. There's not enough shelves. It means your life is cluttered, and it's not good for you, and you will feel cluttered. And many people who simplified their life felt uncluttered, felt more clear. And of course, clutter is the name of the game. That's what keeps the economy going. Clutter up your house with stuff. So anyway, it's something to consider. You look at your environment. Am I going to bed late? Getting up? Well, I go to bed late because A, B, and C, D. It's better to look at that I go to bed late because I go to bed late. Well, I have a lot of things to do late at night. Well, people who like to get up early don't do a lot of things late at night. They figure out how to do them before it's late at night. You see what I mean? So if you leave things for late at night, it's probably because you're okay staying up late at night, and then you think you have to stay up late at night, and then you do, and then get up early, and well, Prabhu, I'm a night person, I'm not a morning person. Well, that also says something. If you're a night person, the morning is the best time to be awake. So sometimes the modes we're in, they don't work for us in our spiritual life, so we have to alter those modes. So being in a mode where we're clean, organized, not passionate, focused, we go to bed early, we're peaceful enough that we can study every day. These things are important. And so sometimes you just have to create, okay, I'm going to create that space, which is an ideal space to study, whatever it is, wherever it is, however it is for you. So sometimes you create a space and you say, well, if I had this space, I would study here, or I would chant here, or I would do this or that. Then create that space. And make an appointment with yourself to be in that space at a certain time. Sometimes you have to do that. Just, okay, I have an appointment with myself every day at 6:30 in this room in front of my desk to read this book. And I will always keep that appointment with myself. And that way you create an environment that will propel you in the direction you want to go, rather than allow environments pull you away from where you want to go. It's just something that's necessary to do. Now, when you're more Krishna conscious, you can basically transcend your environment. You won't have to worry about this talk. You could destroy this talk when you become Krishna conscious, because it won't affect you because you're transcendental. But until then, which may be a while, keep it to remind you. Hare Krishna. Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai.